Hi there, welcome to another educational video documenting my Web3 expeditions. This video is about TAC Build once again, an interesting project with the ambition of bringing over every EVM DApp, every EVM asset to Telegram's 950 million plus users. They want to give an annex to every existing EVM DApp on Telegram in the form of a mini app. I believe they will turn out the most partnered project in Web3, as is already evident. We will see that in a bit. So I've covered the narrative of this project, and I see it as a strong project to interact with. It also has the prospect of an airdrop. There's clarity on that. Your avenue to earning the airdrop is through this portal here. But in this introductory video, I want to tell you of how to get started here strategically. First, you want to exhaust the partners here. So there is a TAC summoning event. Basically, it's they are trying to bootstrap liquidity to prepare for the transition. These applications so far partnered with them to have an annex on Telegram. You want unified liquidity. Such that you want to trade an asset associated with this project. There is a robust liquidity already on Telegram. So on the TON network. On Telegram, via the TAC build chain. Okay, so that's what is going on here. You have the option of depositing into the native pool of Turtle here, whether it's your USD, your Bitcoin, or ETH. Now, in all of these pools, you'll be earning Veda points, you'll be earning Turtle points, and earning 5x boost on your TAC earning. So it's evident you'll be getting TAC rewards. It's defined what you'll be getting. The APR is 46% on this USD pool. Now, if you have your underlying asset is BTC, you can simply bring it over. All you need to do is withdraw your BTC from a centralized exchange where it's held, for example, onto the Ethereum chain. It will be received as wrapped BTC. Then you deposit into this pool. So that's the strategy here. You're not changing your underlying asset. You are simply exhausting them towards, improved APY and airdrop count. So you have the options of depositing here, Coinbase wrapped BTC or Fire Bitcoin. Okay, both of this you can even purchase directly on MetaMask. So there is no option of wrapped BTC. My error there. What's the choice BTC variant to deposit here is CBTC. So typically, if you are withdrawing your BTC from Coinbase to the Ethereum chain, you will likely be getting CBTC. But if you are to swap directly in your wallet, CBTC is a popular variant of BTC at the moment. You see here it's Coinbase wrapped BTC. Okay, so you can also deposit your wrapped BTC here and swap it for CBBTC. If your choice is FBTC, both are pegged to the BTC, to BTC in value. So FBTC is referencing this one, function BTC. No, this is the wrong one. This is Fire BTC. Let's see. Fire. Okay, so for this FBTC, it's a bit complicated. You will need to go to the likes of CoinMarketCap or CoinGecko and look for it there. Fire. Thinking of it, it may also be, I'll have to do a separate video about that. It may also be function BTC, but you want to be sure. So I'll have to do another video about that. You will have an avenue to reach me, if that's your inquiry, and I'll have to look for the right one for you. But ultimately, you have this option here, CBBTC. If you're to deposit ETH, it accepts ETH as well as other variants of ETH. For example, Lido staked ETH. For example, if you check your wallet and you have some staked ETH on Lido, generally you receive a receipt of your liquid staked ETH called STETH. Why not put it to further use on TAC in this TAC summoning event on Turtle Club? So that basically means you're not bringing in new assets. You're not having to shell out additional funds to buy an asset to participate. That's what I did in my case, basically. So I looked at my wallet and all the partner projects here. Do I have any interaction with any of the partner projects here? And I do have, like LBTC on Lombard. I have some funds on Sol Finance just sitting idle in my wallet. I also have Resolve USD, USR, you see, and I have Level USD. I have SAT layer funds and all that. So why not put it to use instead of it sitting in your wallet? Even when you put it to use, you maintain the origin points that you're earning from the origin platform. So that's how to get started with Turtle Club, before you start considering putting in additional funds. Okay. But it's obvious that, there are prospective opportunities here, even with respect to airdrops, that you may want to target after you have exhausted your existing assets. So for example, this pool will give you 2x concrete points. It will also give you TAC, so you may favor this pool because you're interested in a prospective concrete airdrop. This also offers 2x concrete points, but also offers a 20% turtle boost. Now, interestingly, I just realized I do have some stake stone asset. Let's click on deposit here. It's just that the liquidity pool is small, so you may struggle to deposit into it. But my equity of stone is not much. Instead of having it sit idle, I can deposit it here. Now remember, at the moment they only have provision for Ethereum. So all the partner projects here and their associated vaults involve the Ethereum chain, meaning that you may need to move your funds over to Ethereum if they're on other chains. So I'd also remember I have some usual, this stable coin from usual that I can deposit. I can on my main wallet. So why not do so? Okay, now speaking of bridging over your funds to the Ethereum chain is as easy as using Jumper Exchange, which itself has a point system and a prospective airdrop. Okay, so you can use this simply to move your assets to the Ethereum chain. Okay, so let's say you have on this wallet, it's not displaying my assets. Alternative to this, you can use Relay Exchange. Okay, so this is another good bridge, very fast, very cheap fees, and you can use it to transition your assets. For example, this is the base chain to the Ethereum chain in a few clicks. So you see my stone balance. So interestingly, my stone balance is on no, this is not stone, this is Bera stone. So except this is not stone, this is Bera stone. Or is it stone? Just a moment. Let's check here. Okay, so it's not stone. I will need to convert it into stone. I can also use this to swap. Okay, Bera stone to receive stone on the same chain. So this is stone here. Okay, and that's about it. Then when I convert it to stone, I can deposit it here. That may be the case with you as well. So exhaust those opportunities there instead of you having idle funds seated in your wallet. That's the beauty of liquid staking, composability into different strategies. So maximize that. Okay, and who knows, a project may come about later on that accepts your receipts from Turtle Club, further enabling you compound your APR, and airdrop counts. Okay, bringing us to the end of this video. I like this strategy, multiply X USDC. I've done a video about that because it involves USDC. Okay, so if you deposit your USDC into this vault on the Ethereum chain, you'll be earning TAC and Turtle rewards, but also earn multiply 5 points. Now, mind you, if you withdraw your funds, you will lose the TAC and Turtle rewards. I need to clarify that, by the way. I don't think you will lose it all, maybe a portion of it, but I'll need to get clarity on that. But you maintain, the other rewards. For example, in the case of multiply 5, where you're earning multiply orbs, you'll maintain the multiply orbs you're earning. No, you've earned. Now, in the case of TAC build, TAC rewards, and Turtle, I'm not very sure. Okay. Now, interestingly, this Turtle rewards is capped. So it's soon going to be exhausted. So you want to start early. Okay, same applies to TAC. Interesting stuff. Distributed already is 54 million TAC. So you see there is a cap of 280 million TAC to be distributed. So starting early is of relevance, because once this exhausts this too, then you will no longer be earning them. Calculator, I will look into it in another video. Bringing us to the end of this video. To conclude, visit airdropc.com and submit your email here to subscribe to airdrop reminders. I'm working on 100 solid airdrop opportunities, each with its own publication tutorial. Coming soonest. TAC build is one of them. There's also Turtle Club featured here, but I'm working on the associated, publication tutorial to go with each. So it's coming soon. Speaking of publication tutorial, this is an example of it, quite lengthy at times. So you see like this. So a bit of work, but it's coming soonest. Contact me using this contact form, this Telegram, and this Twitter. Subscribe to Web3 Wikis on all socials. Exhaust the description area for the opportunities there. Stay awesome. Take action. Bear with me. I'm sick, so please bear with me.